Hello, mystery fans. My name is Brian. Your host, Casper, is behind me. He's kind of refusing to be on camera. He's on strike for more millet. Um, but we'll see how that goes.
I'm on strike. Stick it to the man.
Uh, Today is my week ending video, as well as what I plan to read to end the first month of the year. Did I say I had 3 books finished? I got Cover Her Face by P.D. James done. This was just a meh book. I had a hard time connecting with Detective Adam Dowlish. He seemed kind of snooty to me, but, I also heard other people say that the first book was just not very good to them. I do have the second book in the series. I will give that one a try. If I don't like that one, I will probably just cut this one off from my series list or my TBR series. Thanks. I also read State of the Onion by Julie Hyzy. And I enjoyed that one. It was real fun getting to see the back of the house type of world with the White House. I'm not sure how well researched all this was, but it was still interesting, still fun. One thing I liked is, at least my opinion as of now, you don't really know which political party is in power, which is good in my opinion. Just neutral in that aspect. Please stay neutral. But yeah, it was an enjoyable read. I will be reading the second book in the series that will be later on in this video. But yes, I also read and finished The Art of Racing in the Rain. This will probably be my book of the month out of all the books that I read. This is by Garth Stein, and it was told through the perspective of the dog, and it was comical at times, enraging, and tearful. I didn't ugly cry at this book, but it did get me a little misty-eyed towards the end, and kind of at the beginning too. Definitely enjoyed this one. No mystery to it. It's just about a man and his dog and the family that grows around him. Very much recommend both those books.
I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry.
Oh, so as I said before, what I plan to read, this is the second book in the White House chef mystery, and that is State of the Union. No, Hail to the Chief. Hail to the Chief, second book in the series, and I will listen to that. Oh, you want to be on camera now, huh? You got tired of being ignored, and I'm going to enjoy it. This way I can get caught up for Tiffany's book club so that I can read the third book in this series, closer to Easter, and that's Executive Orders. And that's as far as I can go with Tiffany's book club until I finish my Read What You Own challenge, because I had 4-ish credits left over from my yearly 12-month. When I do Audible, I do it per year, and I had some credits left over, and so I just use those to listen and purchase. But yeah, that's what I plan to listen to. I also plan to read Doggone It by Spencer Quinn. This is a pen name. my brain is just brain farting for the actual author. I'll put him up here somewhere. But this is a Chet and Bernie mystery. So fun. Love from the dog's perspective. I don't know what we'll do with this one, but we'll get into it. I also want to get into another series. My goodness, Alexander McCall Smith's The Number One Ladies Detective Agency. I've heard good things about this, and I want to give it a try. So we'll see what entails with this. Again, for those of you who don't know, I can't really tell you too much about the synopsis because I always go into blind into books. I feel like that's the best approach for me. If you don't like that, then you can look up the book synopsis and see if you'll like it. And then lastly, Sins of the Father by James Scott Bell. This is a Christian mystery. It's from a trial lawyer's perspective, I believe. All I know is it's some kid. I think he's 13. That's what I read right here. But that's all I've read. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens. See why the kid's in a prison uniform. But yes, that's what I plan to read. So it'll be 4 books. Kind of a lot to take in, but we'll try, seeing how I'm going to be snowed in. I can't go anywhere for the next 2 days. Church has already been canceled. They called me Friday and told me that they were canceling church, and that if I would let the men's group, because I'm kind of the leader in the men's group, if I would let them know, that way they can pass it along to their wives and so on. So I will be stuck at home all day, and I got all my cleaning done, laundry done. So literally Friday night, just in case I lose power. So Saturday, it's literally just going to be books and food. That's it, and maybe a game or two, which will tie into my next showcase. So no book nooks to show off today, and I didn't complete the puzzle. I haven't even started on it yet. I need to go get, because someone wanted me to go ahead and leave it up. I left the Agatha Christie thing intact, but I have to go to Walmart now and buy another frame to work on my next one. They're not too expensive. They're like $10, $12 at Walmart. But I like to have it laid flat first before I have to have the back of the frame first before I start working on it. So we'll get to it eventually. So rather, I will show off my board game for people who live alone and who want to act like they at least have a group of friends. I picked this up from a board game store a few years ago and fell in love with it. It's Sherlock Holmes, Consulting Detective, the Thames Murders, and Other Cases. So, what this is a choose your own mystery adventure. And what you get is a map of Sherlock Holmes of 1988 London. So it's just kind of a directory, and I'll kind of zoom in a little bit closer. You get to kind of see little bits and pieces. You have the river lines, and numbers and places. And basically what this is this coincides with the Casper. You might not want to be on camera, but you got to be quiet. This coincides with the directory, and you can literally look it up. You have certain spots in here with names. You have churches. Literally, it's just a one all be all type deal. And he wants to talk, but he doesn't want to be on camera. Typical star, right? Um, but you kind of pair these. You pair these with a newspaper. You get one newspaper per case. So there's 10 cases. So you can see this is the uh, London, Monday, March 12th, 1988. You have a little newspaper that coincides with it, and you read it front and back. You have your little rule book as far as that goes. And then you have the case itself. And the case itself, it opens with a story. And you'll, of course, read your story. And then once you get into the actual investigation, they have, let's see if I can pull it up. You kind of see just hey, if you go here, this is what happens. If you go here, this is what happens. So it's literally a choose your own adventure mystery style. And you have to solve the case before Detective Sherlock or Consulting Detective Sherlock Holmes solves it. And the answers are, of course, here in the back. You open that and you slide the card out. And that is kind of the premise. And you do get, like I said, a newspaper for each case. And sometimes you'll have to defer back to previous newspapers to solve the current case. So it's really a brain teaser. It's a puzzle. It's all those fun things. It's a one player game. It's why you can play it alone or with a group of friends. You can play with a group of friends. You can play. It says up to 8 people. It says up to 8 people right here. So it's kind of like a makeshift D&D, but mystery style. And there's no role playing, or I mean, there I guess you can say role playing, but there's no rolling of dice or anything like that. But it's still a fun game to have. I have the first 2 boxes in this series. I think there's 3 total. Last time I checked, but yeah, definitely something fun. A husband and wife can do together, or if you're like me and just have a bird to talk to, and kind of depressing, but hey, you can do it all by yourself. But yeah, that's kind of my my plans for this week with the snow. It's not snowing too bad, but it's supposed to start round 2 tonight, and that's when it's supposed to really lay on thick. But I got all my groceries and all the shopping done, so I hopefully don't have to leave till Monday, till after it all stops. But that's kind of what I have planned. What about you all? What are you planning to do this weekend? If you're like the rest of the South, you're probably freaking out about the weather. If you're up north, you're used to it, so it's no big deal. Let me know in the comment section down below. Bye.